because I want you to hear every word I say and that those contestants say, because that's real important for the judges, and they've got to hear it. I'd like to give you a brief description of what this contest is about. It's in 3 parts. The first part is the contestant's general leather appearance. The judges will be scoring on his masculinity, the way he carries himself, and what he's wearing. The second part, which is my favorite part, is a physical body shop look. You're going to like that a lot, because they get real brief with it. The judges will be looking for the way they carry themselves, the way their body language works, the way they use their body to convey a message to you. The third part of the contest shows their personality and their ability to talk to an audience and hold their interest. I'll be asking them one leather-related question. Their answer will be the highest scoring part of the contest. We are using the Olympic scoring system tonight, which is the fairest system that we could get. If there's anybody biased out in the judging panel, extreme high votes, extreme low votes are taken out. The middle of the road, not the person's middle of the road, but the middle of the road votes give you the true winner. We have 5 judges tonight, all of them qualified to judge another guy on looks and body language and that special something we all like to look at. I'd like to introduce them to you right now. Okay, now I can still hear you all chattering out there. I know you're not doing that on purpose, but you're going to have to cool it down if you're going to hear me. Our first judge from Kansas City is Mr. Russ Duncan. He is a KC pioneer and a welcome visitor to St. Louis. Russ has been in the club scene a long time, done a lot of traveling, and met a lot of neat-looking guys, so he's very well qualified. Our second judge is Mr. Dean Dingler, probably better known to most of you as 1/3 of St. Louis's favorite girl group, Sex Incorporated. Dean also has been around, believe me. Our third judge is Mr. Paul Kelly, president of the Blue Max CC of St. Louis. Blue Max is a brother club of gateways, and we're proud to have Paul here. He's a longtime worker for the club scene in the Midwest and certainly knows how to size up a hunky dude in a matter of seconds. Well, it's true, Paul. I've watched you. Our fourth judge is Mr. Larry Puffer, Vice President of the Spirit of St. Louis. The Spirits are another brother club of gateways, and we're proud to have a representative here tonight. Larry is definitely judge material because he picks his men very carefully, and they always call him Mr. Our fifth judge tonight is another man from Kansas City. We're always very proud to have representatives from Kansas City. Mr. Don Long. Judges, thank you very much for being here tonight. We appreciate it, and we hope you have a good time. Okay, guys, we're also having another contest tonight, and I want all you guys out there to listen to this. Cool it down a little bit so you can hear. All you guys along the wall there, come on. We're having a Gateway Guy contest. Okay, now anybody who was here last year knows we had a really good time with this contest. Last year's winner's name is John Sema, and he competed with about 20 other guys. Now honestly, there's no competition here. All you have to do is register right here at our registration table. Come up here and say hi to me. Let me give the judges your name. Let me introduce you to the audience. I'm going to ask you a couple questions about yourself, and that's it. It's really easy. Now, the first prize for this event is $50. Now, if you want an easy 50 bucks, get up here and register for this during intermission and have a good time with me up here. Honestly, if you were here last year, you know what a laugh it was. You'll also win a trophy to take home and look at for years to come. We also thought this year that it would be really great if the winner of the Mr. Gateway Guy contest would be a judge for our Mr. Lifeguard contest, which is upcoming in the summer. So if you want to get in on a bunch of hot guys in bathing suits a little later in the year, come on, get in the contest. You could sure win it. Okay, tonight's winner of the Mr. Missouri Leather Contest 1988 will receive $250 cash, a leather and chrome armband with his title engraved on it, and free sponsorship to the Mr. International Leather Contest in Chicago. That part is very important to Gateway and to St. Louis because we certainly want a representative from St. Louis up there competing for us. This city has certainly stood out in many ways in entertainment, in friendship, in the effort for AIDS. St. Louis is a winner, and we want to have a winner up there in Chicago representing us in the leather world too. All righty, guys, it's time to get your glasses on, your contacts straightened out, and to get hushed down, we're going to bring out our contestants for the first part of the contest. So we have what we call manhandlers back here, and they grab our contestants and drag them right up front here to you, and they keep them coming and going. So you guys back there are going to have a good time. Are we ready? Okay. Can you hear me over the music okay? All right. Could we have contestant number 1, please? Contestant number 1, his name is Spuds, the original party animal. But when he's in uniform, we're supposed to call him Sergeant S. McKenzie. Hello, Spuds. How you doing tonight?
How's it going, Jim?
It's going fine. You're going to have to speak right into this microphone.
Okay.
Would you feel more comfortable holding it yourself? Okay. Tell me, what got you interested in entering the Mr. Missouri Leather Contest?
Well, in the past year, I've met some really interesting leather people. The people here, at least in St. Louis, have been real supportive. They've spent a lot of time causing me to consider my maturity in the community. And I feel real good about that.
That's great. It's nice to know that you can find people in St. Louis to make you feel that way. You got on here for interest and facts about yourself. Sun and fun and travel. Where do you go for sun?
Well, I've just got back from Florida. Spent some time in Atlanta for fun, Chicago, Cincinnati, and of course right here in St. Louis.
All righty, that's great. We want to take another step around the front here. Let them see you. All righty, we have contestant number 2. Take a walk around the front. Let them take a look at you. Contestant number 2, his name is Elliot. He lives in St. Louis. He is sponsored by Brian, Steve, Fred, and the Leather Menace. Are you guys here? All right, let me hear from you. Elliot, how come you got interested in entering the contest tonight?
I thought it was something important to do. Something I wanted to do.
I agree. That's great. It's a contribution to the community in St. Louis, and it's well appreciated. Now, for your hobbies, you have down here sculpture, old movies, working out, and rehabbing. Well, I know a lot about the rehabbing. I've done that. I don't work out much. What kind of sculpture do you like?
What was the question?
What kind of sculpture?
Sculptor. Oh, I do what I call construction art. It's made from all sorts of different materials.
Sounds interesting. What about old movies? Do you you go way? You like the ones back in the '40s that had like Garbo and Crawford and all that?
Anything made before 1945.
Anything before 1945? Okay, that's great. Elliot, I appreciate your being here. You want to take one more walk around, and we'll see you later. Thank you, and I'll see you later. Ooh, you're a good audience. You're warming up real fast. Yeah, man, that's great. Okay, contestant number 3. Here he comes. Gil, take a walk around. That's great. You want to get a little cooler, Gil? Gil is a member of the St. Louis Uniform Troupe, which I guess we'll refer to from here on tonight as Slut. Tell me, Gil, what got you interested in getting in the contest?
Basically, my daddy told me I should be in the contest. It is something I've always wanted to do, but I never had the courage to do it, so thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy.
Okay, that's good. Gil, you look just great. You got down for your interests: softball, volleyball, community theater, leather, computers, and country western music. You got to be a busy man.
I stay very busy.
I can imagine. What's your favorite out of all of those?
Softball.
Softball. Well, if it has to do with balls, you'd pick it, right? Okay, that's great. Gilbert, thank you very much. Want to take another quick walk out, and we'll see you in the second part. Okay, we're ready for contestant number 4. Here he comes. All right, man. Contestant number 4, his name is Sergeant Christopher. He is a slut recruit. He is a commercial buyer for a leading advertising company. And tell me, Sergeant, what interested you in getting in the contest tonight?
Well, what got me interested in the contest is that since I've been about 16, which I'm 21 now, so it's been 5 years, I'm 21, seriously. I've always been appreciative and concerning of leather people because they've always been misunderstood. And I figured, since I'm from a small town in Illinois called Decatur, which is a population of 100,000, I figured that I'd show them that I can be myself wherever I am, even though I'm in St. Louis.
Great. Thank you very much, Sergeant. You're well named. Would you take another walk around the front for us, please? Thank you, number 4. All righty, we have our 5th contestant ready to come out. Please take a walk around the front of the stage. All righty, contestant number 5. His name is Marcus. Marcus, what made you decide to get in the contest tonight?
Well, basically, it was just a chance for me to be me.
That's a good answer. I like to just be me once in a while, too. When I started off in leather years ago, I used to get this kind of a Clark Kent syndrome. And I would go home from the office in my little suit, and on Friday night I'd get all leathered up, and I'd feel like a whole different person. You ever experienced that?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Your interest and hobbies are art, design, and photography. Do you do that for a living also?
Well, currently, I'm a student in my second year at Forest Park Community College. I'm studying art design and photojournalism.
Fantastic. What kind of camera do you have?
I have a Shinon.
Pardon?
35 millimeter.
35 millimeter. That's what I was looking for. Should have been more specific. Okay. Do you do nature shots or mostly paste-ups and setups for business?
Mostly it's commercial work, yes.
Commercial work. Okay, Marcus, it was good talking to you. Take another walk out front, and I'll see you in the second part. Thank you. They just keep coming, folks. They just keep coming. Okay, number 6. Please take a walk around the front. Contestant number 6. His name is Scott. He enjoys camping, cycling on his Kawasaki 650, and swimming. And I suspect you do a little working out maybe, right?
Just a little bit, not much.
Okay, what was your interest in, or what motivated you into getting into the contest tonight besides your good looks?
Most of it was because I like leather a lot, and I like to be around the leather man.
This is a good place to do that. I think about almost every Leatherman in St. Louis area is here tonight. Tell me, what do you do when you're not looking this good? What do you do for fun?
As many people as possible.
I hear that. Now I believe it. Okay, Scott, if you'll take a walk around the stage, and I'll see you in the second part. Okay, contestant number 7. Hi, if you'll just take a walk around that stage. Contestant number 7, his name is Dennis. Dennis, are you from St. Louis?
Yes.
His interests are music and the leather gay community. Tell me, what motivated you to get into the contest tonight, Dennis?
To be around a lot of sweaty guys in leather.
I can guarantee you it'll be like that in about a half an hour here. It gets very warm. Are you working? Are you in school?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both? Okay, I was just curious. Is there anything you want to say to our audience tonight? Any special message?
Have a good time.
That's a good one. Okay, Dennis, if you just walk around a little more, and we'll see you in the second part. Contestant number 8. Okay, why don't you walk around the stage a little bit? Contestant number 8, his name is Woofer. And why do they call you Woofer?
Because when I see things I like, I go, woof.
That's good. That's good. Woofer has a lot of hobbies, interests. He's into fabric art, leather art, sculptures of men, and wrestling. Now, which of those 4 is your favorite?
Wrestling for sure.
Wrestling for sure. Have you joined or been in with any clubs, any wrestling clubs in Chicago?
No, I do my own.
You do your own? You get your own volunteers?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I believe it. Tell me, what is fabric art?
It's mostly working like needlework, soft sculpture, things like that.
Oh, soft sculpture, like we see around in stores. These are like people, only they're soft. I know exactly what you mean. That's great. Okay, Wolfer, take a walk around and see you in part number 2. All righty, we can have contestant number 9, please. All right, contestant number 9, his name is Zach, Z-A-K. He's into weightlifting, which is obvious, and he's also into music. Zach, what kind of music do you like the best?
Right now, I like new wave.
New wave music? Who are some of the artists on that?
Well, it depends, but did I say new wave? We're going to say new age, like Vangelis, that tape.
Oh, the new age, you mean like Guitarro and people like that?
Hiroshima is another group that I listen to.
Okay, you like Andreas Vollenweider?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Tell me, what got you interested in getting into the contest tonight?
A friend of mine and I were out one night, and we saw the little advertisement there, and so I said, why not?
Why not? It's a good way to make a decision. I've had a lot of fun saying why not. How often do you work out?
About three, 4 days a week right now.
That's a heavy load. That's hard.
Yeah, so
Okay, Zach, thank you very much. If you'll just walk around one more time.
I love you. Should I love you? Should I love you?
Okay, contestant number 10, here you come, boy.
Should I love you?
Now just walk around the front of the stage a little bit, Walter. Okay, contestant number 10, his name is Walter. Walter, what got you interested in entering the contest tonight?
Well, last night a DJ saved my life, and after we went through all that, we got to talking about leather, and the big brother that he was to me, he told me that I should go for it, and helped me get involved and dressed me up, and here I am.
I think that's a fantastic story. I like it. That's great. Meet good buddies, get you into all kinds of trouble, right?
Well, that's what good buddies are for, right?
You're right. Walter, his interests and hobbies are aerobic exercise and video production. Now, I can take this one way or I can take it another. Tell me about video production. What do you produce?
Basically, what I like to do is to take videos of the exercise classes that I work with, particularly the water classes. Gives people an opportunity to get instant feedback on where they are with their fitness goals. And it's also good for me to see how I can improve as a fitness instructor to help people to reach those goals and to really help them have fun and, you know, reach their fitness levels and whatever.
That sounds great. Do you do that for a living, or is that just...
I do it for a living, and I love it because ultimately people feel good about it, and it's real good for me to see people happy and improve themselves and move on with their lives.
Fantastic. Well, Walter, thank you for being here. If you'll take another walk around the stage, we'll see you in part 2. All righty, could we have contestant number 11, please? Contestant number 11, his name is Chuck Van Horn. I'm sure a lot of you have seen him. He's a bartender at Mix. Do you have a good time bartending?
Yes, I do.
Bet you meet lots of people, right?
I do.
And you,
It's a chance to meet all kinds of people and express the ideas that I have of the leather community to them also.
fantastic. Chuck's hobbies and also avocation, I imagine, is leather works. He has his own shop. He is available for custom made leather products. His company is called Red Path. So if you want something made up for you locally, which is a very hard thing to find in St. Louis, go right to Mix, have a beer, and say, Chuck, I want you to make something for me, right?
Right.
I was going to ask Chuck what got him interested in being in the leather contest tonight, but Chuck has already been in one of our contests, and about 3 years ago, and he won the title. It was a different type of contest. It was more of a Mr. Missouri Leather Party, and I'm glad he's back again to compete for the title in this type of format. He deserves it.
Thank you.
Okay, Chuck, take a walk around the front and we'll... Okay, guys and gals, that's your 11 men. I hope you approve of them. Let me hear it, huh? Now, the next time you see them, they're going to be a little naked. Are you going to like that? Oh, I knew that would get you. Okay, well, we're going to go into an intermission, but first, I'd like to introduce the president of Gateway MC, who is going to make any announcements that are to be made. So, if you have something you want to announce to this audience, please see our president, Gary Harris, and he will be glad to do it during the 2 intermissions. He's also going to do a raffle. We are giving away bar tabs and a leather vest tonight. So let's get right with it and find our winners. Gary, please come up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Gary Harris, president of Gateway MC.
Should I love you?
Thank you, Jim. Okay, like Jimmy said, if you have any kind of announcements you want made, I'll be up in this area. Come on up and see me. I do have one so far. John, start stirring those tickets up real good. Okay. The lithographs you see around the bar, the manager of Nites, Ron Hubbard, he has them on sale tonight, 2 for 1. Can't beat that. Now, you've seen some of them. They're really nice. So they're all out in the hallway, too, if you haven't seen the entire collection. So you might want to take a look at those. Okay, our first drawing tonight. Get your tickets out. The first drawing is for a $10 bar tab, compliments of the Spirits of St. Louis. Your last 4 numbers. 9711. 9711. I can't see a thing, so you're going to have to yell. 9711. We have a winner? You want to verify it for me, John? Okay, we're going to verify that one. The next raffle is for a $25 bar tab. Compliments of the Gateway Saloon and Nites 2. Can be used at either bar. Your last 4 numbers. 9504. 9504. $10 one. 9504. Do we have a winner? One more time. 9504. Draw another one. Wait a minute.
We have 9 times 5.
Okay, we got both.